Probable cause found. Yes, Judge.
Jordan Caldwell. Ms. Caldwell, you were charged with assault of a family member. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. The officer is dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a family disturbance. The complainant stated that she got into a verbal argument with the defendant, her daughter, because the complainant believed the defendant was not taking care of her children. At that point, the defendant picked up a baby bottle and threw it at the complainant, hitting her in the cheek, causing pain. The defendant admitted to having thrown the baby bottle.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
Notice how quickly the judge lays out the defendant's rights. This is standard in criminal court, but it also sets the tone. Even though the case involves a family dispute and a baby bottle, the law treats it as serious assault. Do you think throwing an object like this should carry jail time?
I don't show a protective order of an issue. Do you show one? No? Okay. Ms. Caldwell, I'm entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Candy Lachey as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? It's not an answer, ma'am.
Yes.
How old are you, ma'am? Are you here with anyone today? Who are you here with today?
My boyfriend.
I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system, ma'am. You're to come right back. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to come back, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? Okay, can you have her sign the note before she leaves, and then we'll send her for a test, please?
You're done with her?
Here's where things get interesting. The judge issues a protective order. That means even if the mother, the victim, is okay with contact, the court still puts strict boundaries in place. This balance between protecting victims and respecting family wishes is tricky. What would you do if you were the judge here? Keep them apart or let them reconcile under condition?
For now. So just normal reset. Everything is normal.
Okay.
Nothing special. Just stay out of trouble.
I believe her bond conditions require her to not go to the residence at issue. Her two children, right, are still there, and I'm not clear who.
Who is the complaining witness again?
Her mother.
Do we know if mom wants her back?
Let me see if it works. It has. Let me read this.
The only time I say no is when the complaining witness says no, because I want to honor their wishes. If the complaining witness is okay with it, then I am too.
The complainant is fine with contact. She just wants no threatening, harassing contact.
Okay, that's it. We'll let you go back to the home, but you have to understand what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. I'm trying to.
Understand?
Okay, I'm listening.
It's how she perceives. So when you start going like this, is that threatening or harassing? It is. So be careful how you act, because if we find that you're threatening or harassing the complaining witness, I will revoke the bond and put you in custody. All I'm asking you to do is be nice. That's it. If you constantly bang heads with your mom, be careful, you know?
Not only that, you could also get charged with violating bond conditions, right?
Protective order. And
Protective order. Can we make sure the protective order mirrors the bond conditions?
Sure.
Okay.
Caldwell, do you mind printing out? Okay, ma'am. We've given you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Corey. He'll tell you when you have to come back to court. I'm going to waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming here. but just stay in contact with him and he'll tell you when you have to come back, and just be nice. If mom kicks you out, where are you going to go? You got 2 kids too, right? That's what you got to think about when you're out there. You just get in a fight with mom, they kick you out, where are you going to go? And you got 2 kids. You can stay here with us. I don't think you're going to like that though. It's not, it's not fun. Okay, so I'm going to amend the conditions and then you guys are good to go.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
For sure. Thanks, Corey. Come on.
So to the middle.
I have a Norma Solano on today's docket. It looks like she had missed a drug test. For bond, we're here for
She
bond
here
violation.
now?
Oh, yes, Judge, she's here.
Okay.
And she said she was not aware that she had the drug test. I don't know if the manner in which they contact them, I thought they maybe call them for that. But she was originally going to do DWI PTI. She now says she would like to take a time served offer. Would you allow her to do that today?
Why? Why she doesn't want to do the,
Judge, she just said she doesn't.
This judge isn't holding back notice how he compares court decisions to shopping returns. Once you plead guilty, there's no receipt, no refund, no takebacks. This is a huge moment for the defendant. Accept a tough program now, or live with a conviction forever. What do you think she'll choose?
know what's he going to test positive for? Is that what it is?
No, Judge, but she just said that the expenses of the program, and she's working right now and she doesn't have time for the program.
Come up, Miss Solano.
But we had already gotten her approved and we're kind of on our way to, I think we might even have the contract already even for DWI PTI.
How old are you, ma'am?
25.
Okay. You know, being in court, it's not like being in Target, Costco, HEB, where if you don't like something, you can return it or you get buyer's remorse. When you make decisions in here, they're lifetime decisions that you have to live with forever. And, you know, there are collateral consequences that may arise, meaning consequences that you may never see pop up as a result of decisions that you make in here. When you plead guilty to an offense, that offense goes on your record and it's there for the rest of your life. And when you plead guilty, you can't take it off. You cannot say, you know what, I have a change of heart. I can't get an apartment. You know what, let me go and try to do something else. Once you plead, you're stuck like Chuck for the rest of your life. I tell you now, I have, you know, every month, people that call me, they go, you know, this lawyer pled me to this case and I can't get an apartment. Can you take it off? I have, like, they pled 10 plus years ago. You know, truck drivers that want to better their life, but they pled guilty to a, you know, less than a gram case and can never take it off. When you plead to a DWI, not only is it very possible that you lose jobs with regard to, you know, making a living with a car, your insurance is going to go up. Your insurance is going to skyrocket. Insurance is expensive as it is now. You pick up a DWI, it's going to be about 4 times what it is now. Not to mention any other consequence that can arise from a DWI conviction. You have the opportunity now where if you are granted entry into this program, if you complete it successfully, they dismiss the case. It looks like you've already have been granted entry into it. The only problem I see now is that you were called upon to take a drug test and you failed to go. I'm going to go send you for a drug test regardless, right?
Yes, sir, that's fine.
Right? But when you take a half-ass approach to something, you get a half-ass result. And it's usually not a good idea to do that with a criminal case. You know, when you try hard, you get a good result. You know, James worked hard to try to get you into this program. Has she been already admitted into it? Do you know?
She's not in PTI, Judge, but she's been.
Right. But right. I mean,
Yes, Your Honor, the last update was that the contract was signed, the NDA was in.
all you
and-
literally need to do are 2 things. You pay the DA fee and you get an interlock. The DA fee, if you fill out a waiver, they may be able to waive that $300 fee. As far as the interlock, I can't pay for that. I can only pay for it while you're on bond. That's something that you'll be required to pay for. But I tell you now, the $50 to $75 cost you per month now is nothing compared to what you will end up paying with a DVI conviction. So you make the decision on what you want to do. I am going to send you for a drug test right now regardless,
This is fine.
and alcohol test.
Yes,
But think long and hard before you make this decision because there's no turning back from it. Okay? Okay, man, just hang tight for me.
You want me to approach?